Hi Aquarius, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. This is for all my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. We're going to be going over your weekly reading, going over a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love, romance, dating, or relationships. And I will have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards as a part 2 and a continuation, okay? Alright, so what's going on in the sky for all of us this week? Well, we shift out of Scorpio season, fixed water, into mutable fires, Sagittarius. Picture fireworks in the sky, because now it's going to be full of fire. This is a fire sign. So on the 22nd, we begin Sagittarius season, so let the fun begin. Ready, set, go. It's going to feel like from now until the new year, time is going to fly by. It's just going to like zoom right by us. And that tends to be the case when we hit the fire sign seasons, but especially at the end of the year. On the 24th, we have Mars moving into Sagittarius, so we're going to have a lot more energy, creativity, imagination, drive to go for our passions, our goals, and maybe even feeling more positive and optimistic that we'll be able to succeed and make our dreams and wishes come true. And we're going to feel more energized to do things if it has a meaning and a purpose to it. Okay, and really wanting to fight and go for our freedom and adventure, travel, all that kind of stuff will kind of be like something that pushes us, drives us. On the 25th, we have Sirius the asteroid moving into Sagittarius, and Sirius is like the mother, the protector. So that at this time, it may kind of feel like we're a little more protective over our faith, our belief systems, and our freedom overall, and not wanting to be restricted or caged in or feel like someone's holding us back from like doing what we want to do. Okay, and we do have Thanksgiving this week as well, so happy Thanksgiving to anyone who may celebrate here in the US. Okay, all right, so let's get straight to your reading, guys. And also I just want to say that sometimes with these readings, it may not always like make sense right away, like at the beginning of the week, but sometimes you have to give it time, like come back a week or 2 weeks later, and sometimes you'll look back and be like, oh, okay, I get it now, because it may not always resonate right away or make sense when stuff hasn't happened. Okay, all right, so when it comes to your health for this week, Aquarius, I feel like you're going through or you're experiencing something that is giving you learning lessons, is giving you knowledge, is giving you wisdom. Maybe you're going through some health courses or you're learning about diet, health, fitness, something like that. But I also feel here like you're a lot more positive, a lot more optimistic about your health now. Maybe you're feeling better, or you're taking better care of yourself, or you've been doing some research and learning more, and you're implementing that now. So maybe all the knowledge and stuff that you've learned and obtained, now you've put it into action, or you've been practicing it and you're seeing results. And you just know now that you gotta like wait it out, and it just takes time. You're not gonna, night and day, it's not gonna like see a big difference, but it's something that you have to progressively be consistent at, take time, and then you'll see results. So I feel like you're gonna be more positive, more optimistic about your health or your health goals. Maybe you're learning a lot more, or maybe you are someone who's like into fitness and teaching, stuff like that. But it does feel like you're a lot wiser now, and so you're taking wiser actions and decisions when it comes to your health. Okay, there could be a Sagittarius in your life who's inspiring you, helping you, teaching you, or you're teaching maybe about health. Okay, and your experiences are going to be really shaping you right now. You're learning more by just doing things, learning, practicing, making mistakes, so on and so on. And you just right now are needing to stay balanced, stay grounded, but in tune with your feelings and emotions, and just remain positive and just keep doing what you're doing if it's working. When it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, in this area of life, you are manifesting. This is a week when manifestations are kicking off, or you're starting to get new ideas, maybe perfecting or getting more confident in your gifts, your talents, your abilities, using whatever tools and resources you have access to around you to create your reality. So this week, maybe you start to feel more inspired. You start to get that Sagittarius energy, and it's like a dopamine hit. You're like, you know what? I feel like I can do this. Let me go try to do this my own way. Maybe you start some DIY projects, or you want to implement something new into your work or your business or how you study or something. But I do feel like now you're going to start manifesting your dream reality, your dream life. And it's going to feel like it actually is obtainable, and it is possible if you just take you know, the right steps in the right direction. So you are the magician of your life and you are the creator of your reality. Now that you're going to feel like that is, or you're going to really feel that, you're going to act accordingly. Okay? And it gives you power. You're like, yeah, you know what? I am in control. No one else is in control. So I gotta put action into it to make my dreams and wishes come true. So strong manifestations this week. So make sure you're putting, you know, the right thoughts, actions, beliefs, and you're not letting energies go to waste. Okay? And not make excuses like, oh, it's because I came from this background or this, or, you know, people are against me. Like, no more excuses. I'm going to make this happen for myself, and I'm going to find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay? All right. And then when it comes to your love, romance, dating, or relationships, on your side here, you got the Four of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Fool. Okay? So some of you may have Taurus somewhere in your chart. Maybe also like other air, like Gemini, Libra, possibly. I do also see that maybe some of you may be collectors, or you like to collect things, or you could also have a pet. Maybe you have a pet like a dog or a cat. Then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above. We have here Judgment, Three of Cups, and the Three of Wands. So number 3 may be important when it comes to this person. Maybe it's their favorite number, they were born on the 3rd, or something like that. So as far as who you could be dealing with, this person could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe air sign as well, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, but it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying, playing out, or maybe be like a mixed match of one of those. Okay, so what's going on here? Well, I kind of feel like there's a lot going on internally, like within you, in your mind, in your heart, in your soul, but no one knows it really. Like no one really knows it except you, or you don't talk about it. You just kind of keep it to yourself. You know how to like put on like, you know, a strong face and like everything's fine, and you like are really trying hard to not let anyone see you sweat, even if you are stressed, even if you are sad, even if you are going through it, you know, going through something. You don't want to let anyone see you cry, to see you sweat, or see you sad, or anything like that. Some of you maybe could have went through a situation here that really made you feel terrible, like someone just like made you feel like straight poop, you know. You're just like, wow, I can't believe that person did that to me. You're like, oh, just like the disrespect just hit so deep, but you're trying not to let that like phase you, even if it does hurt on the inside. You don't want anyone around you, or this person especially, to like think that like they got to you, you know. And that in itself is hard, because it's like you're dealing with the pain, but you're also dealing with like trying to wear this mask and hold it together and be strong, and, you know, like pretend like, you know, nothing is affecting you, which, you know, that is hard. And so I feel the need here, because I feel like because you don't want to let this person or someone else see you sweat, you may put yourself in situations that you don't have to deal with. Like maybe you're trying to move on very quickly, or maybe you're trying to make someone jealous, or make them think that, oh, you've moved on and you're fine, and so you're like talking and flirting with someone, but really it's like you're not really feeling it, you don't really want to be there, but you're trying to like play it off, you know, like play it cool, and like kind of start new things and new beginnings, but you're not ready for that. I kind of feel like you're not ready to start something new. You're not ready to go into another relationship or start dating someone else or whatever. And you know yourself better than anyone else, so maybe you are, but for a lot of you here, I'm getting that you're still dealing with things, and so you don't want to put yourself in new situations if you haven't really fully healed from the past, especially if it recently happened. There's things right now that you still need to kind of like deal with and gain back your confidence, your values, focus on what's important. But I get that like maybe if you run into this person, or you guys are at a party together, or you see them on social media or something, that you kind of, you know, want them to think that you've already moved on and you don't care. But you don't need to prove yourself to anyone. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone, especially this person. They don't matter. And you know, if you are talking to someone new and trying to make someone jealous, that person doesn't know, and maybe you're gonna break their heart, you know, and hurt them when they are just trying to get to know you, but they don't know that you're not actually like ready, you know what I mean? And like hurt people, and then it's like a domino effect. So I feel like whoever it was that like hurt you, deceived you, lied, cheated, whatever, embarrassed you, right now it may seem like they're living their best life and happy, celebrating and having fun or whatever. And maybe it's hard because you see them in your environment. Maybe you guys go to the same school, or maybe they live next to you, or you guys work together, or like you have a similar friend group. So it's hard when you have to see them all the time, but I think you need to try to avoid them, or like not be around where they are, or like not pay attention to whatever they're doing, or like be like not care about what they think, you know, and whether they see you or they don't see you and you're with someone or not. Like you should not care about their opinion, what they want, what nothing, like whether they're happy, miserable, whatever. Like try not to let that like phase you or anything. Like try to block them out of your vision, or like put on this like protective bubble that they can't like poke through. Because I do see like maybe you could meet someone, or there could be someone who's like happy, jolly, wants to hang out and be friends and talk to you, and they have good intentions, but you're not really ready. Okay, so you don't want to move on too fast. Don't be so quick to move on, and don't feel like you always have to wear this mask and pretend like everything's okay. Just try not to be around this person or like see them constantly, so you have time to like heal and get over things. Okay, and so then you can move on and have a new beginning when the time is right. So let's continue on to the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then follow it up with your advice at the end. Okay, so let's continue on to the extended. Link will be below. I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for your next reading. All right, take care. Bye.